The New Year's Eve festivities here on 2K Sports. We're ready to bring the year to a close in style. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. De Silva. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Edwards. Connects from downtown.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
He buries it from 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Luau Cabarro to the right side. Second chance shot. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Luau Cabarro's got 5 now.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Pass to De Silva. To the inside. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
And he buries his first look.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Three-pointer off the mark. Here's Luau Cabarro. He's got 5. Launches it. No good there. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. De Silva. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again. Already finding his spots and capitalizing, playing really efficient basketball.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. He drops it from range.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And slammed that thing through.
A nasty two-hander.
Max force throwdown.
Edwards for 3. Doesn't go that time. Pass to Hall. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Out left to the wing. Misses the layup.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Fires for 3. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
To stop the run, drops in the 3. He's got 6.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Pass to Luau Cabarro. Here's Manecki. Fires the 3. First shot won't go. 3 on 3. That 3's off the mark. Cuts off the pass. Here's De Silva. It's good. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Manecki. There's the triple. Pure from 3-point range.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Out to the right wing. 16 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Go ahead, rise up and throw it down, big fella. If he wanted to, he could have ripped that rim right out of the stanchion.
It's deflected. No good on the buzzer beater. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Up 3. We've got more in store for you. Let's get you back to the action on the floor as the New Year's Eve festivities continue. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
0. Knocks it down from distance. The 3. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. The 3 is up. That shot off the mark.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Outside Napier. Just 5 to shoot. Here he goes. Lays it up and banks it in.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Pass to Baldwin. Jacks up a 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Baldwin's gone 1 for 2 from the three-point line. Beyond the arc. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now. From downtown, hits the trifecta.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Over to the left wing. Out to the wing. In transition. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
Nails it from 3. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Jop. 5 on the clock. There's a screen. Pulls it from the corner. Good D by Napier. It's a close game here in Boston. The 3 ball. Another shot. And the layup is up and in.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboard.
Gets the 3 ball to go. He has 6.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Forrest. Off target at the rim. Outside Napier. And it's all tied up. Napier's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Can't hit from the corner.
And that's a strong closeout defensively. Great effort to deter the shot.
Driving to the basket. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
That 3 off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. And here comes the break. There's 37 seconds left in the first half. Inside. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
They were totally in sync on that play. Targeted the pass beautifully.
Can they get it? Baldwin's shot is good. Baldwin's got a second bucket on the night. There's a screen. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Forrest. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Up by 1. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And it's Hall in at the 5 spot. Howard's shot is good. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Pass to De Silva. Lets it go from deep. Back to Edwards. Second chance effort. Comes up empty down low. And it's Manecki in at the 4. Fires the 3. Edwards pulls it in.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Knocks down the triple. He's got 11.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there. You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Pass to De Silva. A deep 3. A rebound by Hall. Hall's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Impressive offensive versatility for big. He can show you a variety of looks.
And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. On Sunday, and then on Tuesday. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Luwawu-Cabarrot, no good.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Down low. Here's De Silva. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. In transition, here they come. Fires from deep. And Luwawu-Cabarrot gets it to go. Luwawu-Cabarrot's got 13.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Well, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And here's Edwards outside. Buries it from 3. Edwards has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
A bit undersized. His hops make him a legit small ball 4.
Lets the three fly. Manecki with a rebound. Manecki's got 4 rebounds now. Out to the right wing. Pass to Hall. Here's Manecki. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. And he jams it after taking a nice feed on the run.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Here's Howard. 1:14 left to play in the third quarter here. Pass to Manecki. Here's Luau Cabarro. Takes the 3. No good. He's 5 for 9 in this one. Out to the right wing. It's Edwards on the wing, guarded by Howard. And Edwards good for 3. Edwards has got 6 here in the quarter.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Oh, it's stolen away. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. For the tie, there's the drive, and the layup is good. He's got 16.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go.
Fires in the triple.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets. They're up by 3. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
And he makes both free throws. Here's Baldwin. Shoots. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
It's an even 3-on-3 break. To the right side. Here's the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Now here's Napier. He's covered closely. It's picked off. In transition, here they come. Baldwin's shot is off.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Fires for 3. No luck on that one. 3-pointer. The shot off that time. To the left wing. Pass to Jop. Launches it from deep. Missed it there. He's 4 for 9 now. makes a three-pointer.
Kick to the outside, heads-up play, cognizant of the entire floor.
They set a pick. Here's Baldwin. He's guarded by Napier. For three. Counted from distance.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Picked it. Here's the break. Here's Baldwin. He's guarded by Napier. Pass to Jop. Here's Forrest.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Just 5 on the clock. Puts up a three. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
The three. That shot, no good. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Drains the triple.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Minute 32 left in the game. From deep. Missed it. 4 for 8 in the contest.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
No good on the quick three. From deep three-point land. He can't get it to go. .102 left in the fourth quarter. Over to the wing. Oh, got a piece of it. Clock at 6. Pass to Baldwin. Puts up a deep three. And he can't get that one. Lets it go. This is the jumper from the wing.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Luwawu Cabarro, no good.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yep, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
He buries it from 3. Here's Luwawu Cabarro. Fires from way outside. And so they get the victory here at home. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or...
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, alongside Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And we've got David Aldridge, our Hall of Famer, patrolling the sideline. We've got the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors.
And the fireworks begin. Should be an amazing show tonight.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
Luwawu. It's rebounded by Hayes. There's the three. Nailed from three-point land. He has 5.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
Yeah, if you can hit that with regularity, it opens up the floor so much more.
Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the 3.
Ball is turned over. Home team ball.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Now here's Howard. He's tightly guarded. Basket counts.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
First personal foul.
So it's the visitors now. His three-pointers off the mark.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Sedikurski's no good from outside. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Ward, good.
Well, a sharp start for them. 3 of 4 from the field.
That's to Luwawu. Lets the three fly. Trains the three-pointer. Luwalu's got 6 points.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Sedikurski's buries it from three-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Lets it go. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp. Now here's Howard from the arc. Drills the three-pointer. He has 6.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Front past the arc. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. Luwawu, the pass to Hall. Here's Luwawu.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Sedikurski's. A three-pointer off the mark. Pushing it up. Fires the 3. The shot comes out. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. The three-pointer, no good.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
His three-pointer's off the mark.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Pass to Ward. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
54 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Monecki. Three-pointer. And it's good from the elbow. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2 for 1.
And that's how you want to end the quarter.
His 4th shot, his 4th miss. Still looking for his touch tonight.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Here's Luwawu. 9 points in the game so far. Sedikurski's got it. Oh,
amazing. Perfect timing there.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. They lead by 9. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
Low. On Wednesday and then on Saturday.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Have the space there, but it's offline.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
They get it again. Herrera off target at the rim.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Beyond the arc. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Low. A three-pointer is right on target.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
From the arc. Connects from three-point range. He's got 6.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
A shot by Watsura, no good.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Low. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. They set the screen. Pass to Forrest. Shot clock at 5. Right wing. Here's Baldwin. And the 3 ball is good. Baldwin's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Thomas can't drop it. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Baldwin. Herrera grabs the board.
Well, when you get that kind of look inside, you have to capitalize.
Pass to Baldwin. Fires the 3. No good that time.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be given.
Here's Forrest. Scoreless thus far. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Yet another 3. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
That's tipped. 1:36 left now here in the second. Good on the triple. 12 points for him.
How about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Out left to the wing. From the wing, that's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. Here's Watsura. No good from outside. Here's Baldwin.
Away team foul. Owatara. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
The visitors on defense. 32 seconds left in the first half. 6 to shoot. Sedekirski's gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Here's Luwawu. Got it off in time, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. delivering the blowout. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Hello.
Well, they were the tougher team in that half, and it showed up in a number of ways. Just look at the rebounding numbers, Ernie.
Yeah, that differential. And now let's take. And that is a wrap. Now.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Howard is out there with Luwawu, and it's Monecki in at the 4. Here's Luwawu. Pass to Monecki. Howard kicks to Luwawu-Cabarrot. Shoots. It's rebounded by Hayes. From deep three-point land. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. He's got 6.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
From deep three-point land. Rebounded by Ward. Ward's got his 4th rebound in this one. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
And he jams it with authority.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Launches a 3. The 3. And Luwawu gets it to go. Luwawu's got 12 points in the game.
He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Misses from short range. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Inside. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
From number 1.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Sedekursky's bangs home the trifecta.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Luwawu. They get it back. Pass to Monecki. Trains it from beyond the arc. Here's Ward. Stolen. Launches it from deep. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Shot clock at 6. Picked his pocket. Was guarded by Howard. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. From deep three-point land, the long-distance 3 is buried. 14 points for him.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end. Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Pass to Luwawu. Launches it from deep. It's rebounded by Hayes.
I'm not sure if anyone on the team has the green light from there. Definitely not him.
Well, that's the shot where if you make it, everything's fine. But if not, you're going to hear about it.
And it's a great finish!
Oh, my gosh.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Outside Howard. Pass to Monecki. Here's Hall. Covered by Hayes. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Monecki. Hits it from three-point range. Monecki's got 8.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Monecki's gone 2 for 2 so far from 3. No good on the triple.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Pass to Howard. Here's Hall. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Delivering the blowout. Don't go anywhere. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Hey, Coach Van Gundy, what advice would you give to the teams that are rebuilding around their young players?
Well, generally, Kevin, what I would say is get some veteran leadership, some veteran presence on your team also, so that you have guys that can show the young guys what professionalism is and help them in their adjustment to the NBA.
Yeah, getting the right kind of veteran, right? With the right kind of message.
That's a great point. Just having an older guy is not the answer.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense. They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Pass to Jock. Puts up a deep 3. Herrera grabs the board. Here's Watera. Cans it from downtown. Watera's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Jop passes to Forrest. Shoots a 3, and no good. Here's Herrera. Off target with his 3. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Pass to Jock. It's good from long range.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
In recent history, GA, we've seen some so-called redshirt rookies really thrive in their first season.
Oh, great call, partner. Blake Griffin, Joel Embiid, Chet Holmgren, the latest, were all forced to sit out their first year, but they got to be around the team, soak up as much knowledge as possible, and you can't really argue with the result.
Kept alive.
Not quite enough defense that time around, just lucky he was off.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Herrera. It's rebounded by Jop. Jop's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Shoots the 3. For 3. Thomas with the rebound. Jop's gone 1 of 4 from distance. Here's Herrera. Pass to Watera. There's the triple. Thomas can't drop it. Here's Jump. The three. The shot, no good. There's 48 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Low. From outside, off the mark.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Here's Baldwin. Puts up a deep three. Over to the left wing. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Baldwin.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control.
From 2K Sports, get ready for some NBA action. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And they pick up 2. He's got 5.
Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
Oh, sweet move. In deep, Edwards drops it in.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. And he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
There's a screen. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Count it. All three of his attempts have gone in. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Lets it fly. Misses the baby hook. This one for three. It's Hayes with the rebound.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
Number 13, first personal foul.
Here's Edwards. 7 points in the game. Drops in the three.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
First shot won't go. To the middle. Here's the Silva. And that one is hammered home.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Pass to Ward. Launches it. That one no good. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
5 to shoot. To the left side wing. From the arc. Doesn't go that time. And here's the fast break. From outside the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. He's got 5.
Yeah, he's really giving up size in that matchup. But on the perimeter, he can find the room he needs.
It's incredible to me how players have become so adept at creating just enough space to get the shot off. Nicely done.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in, he takes it in. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Off target from three-point range. Launches a three. No, sir. He's now 3 for 5 in this one.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Gets the three to fall.
Listen, even average three-point shooters are going to make that shot. Defense must be better.
He's defended by Hayes. Six on the shot clock. Here's the Silva. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Personal foul. First team foul.
16 seconds left in the first quarter. Up in time. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. Up by 5. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Driving in, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Let's go with a 3. Nails it from 3.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
Counted.
Boy, George Gervin-esque with the feathery touch on the finger roll. Don't see that too much anymore.
And the 3 off target. The 3 buries it from 3. He's got 7.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. And he drives in.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point in the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Dalton Thomas. First personal foul.
A tight game here in Utah. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. The good news is they're trending in the right direction, still right in the middle of the pack.
When I look at this visiting team, they've had a fairly inconsistent season so far, always hovering around the same spot in the rankings.
Out of bounds. The ball goes to the away team.
It's good from the top of the key. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Right wing.
Away team foul. Owatara. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now. Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
In the first half, 2 minutes.
The 3 is up. Drills it from deep.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Pass to Hamas. Uneasy, too, on the layups.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Into the lane. Oh, and there's That's a one-hand jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
No good on the triple. From deep three-point land. An absolute bomb from three-point range. 6 points for him.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
Takes it inside. Misses in close. From behind the arc. Not going to go that time.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. And here's Napier.
Away team foul. First personal foul. Third team foul.
Nine seconds left to play in the half. Pulls up. Just 3 on the clock. No good with a layup.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. Up by 11. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
They're doing a nice job of getting their feet wet in the paint. I like the aggression, powering it up and sending it down.
And let's move on and see. And that's it for halftime.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Pass to Edwards. Down low. And stolen by Hayes. Here we go. All alone.
That's the type of move that you see in a dunk contest.
Takes great confidence to alley-oop to yourself.
Sure does.
4-3. On target from range. 10 points for him.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Oh, wow! And that one is stuffed right through.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? It's Hayes with the rebound.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And the shot goes.
Brilliant second half start. 4 for 4 from the field. Can't ask for any better.
Three-pointer. Missed it there. He's 4 for 9 now. And stolen by Edwards. There's the triple. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got his 4th rebound in this one. Oh! And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Driving to the basket and a missed layup.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Oh! Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 11. Six to shoot.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
There's the three. De Silva with the bucket. De Silva's got 5.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
And that one falls. Now 10 for 12 with that make.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Minute 32 left in the third quarter. To the wing, right side. Fires the three. And Ward pulls it down. Out to the right wing. It's stolen. To the wing on the left. And they're running. It's tipped and stolen by Edwards. 54 seconds left to play in the third. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
It's tipped, and they get it back. Takes a three. Offensive rebound, and finished off by Hayes.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Shot clock at 6. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And he dunks it down.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. The putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Up by 15. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. The visitors with the ball. From deep. Sinks it from distance.
You have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Count that bucket. Now Edwards. There's the triple. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
No good there. Puts up a 3. The shot, no good.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Napier's checked in for Edwards.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for your home team, number 8.
And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Hits the trifecta.
Not everyone has the green light to take that 3 in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. From downtown. Yep, that one goes.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. All right, let's say you're starting a new franchise today, and you get to pick any player in the league. Who you got, Grant?
Oh, man, there's so much talent to choose from. You can't go wrong with Doncic, Antetokounmpo, or Jokic. There's some enticing young players, too, like Anthony Edwards as well.
The rebound by Napier. Will it go? Oh, he slams it in!
Up and over the defense with one hand. Unbelievable.
I thought the D had a chance to cut him off, but then he made his move to the rack. Impressive. And Hamas gets it to go.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Launches it, and the three-pointer goes.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Out to the right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes back up. The shot won't fall. Fires away from way outside. Kept alive. He's guarded by Napier. No good with the triple. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Well, Doris, there's no doubt who the face of the NBA has been for a while now. Who might that be in 10 years, though?
This is such an intriguing question to me, Brian, because some of the guys that come immediately to mind, Luka, he's been a presence on that first-team All-NBA almost since the onset of his career. Victor Wembanyama, Chet Holmgren are now 7-footers who are multidimensional. One guy that I don't think is talked about enough is Anthony Edwards. Highly skilled, highly charismatic.
Lets it fly. Misses, and you know he wants that one back.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
To the paint. 52 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Inside. Nails it from beyond the arc. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. He's guarded by Napier. Takes the three. That one is off. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. A statement road victory.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sideline. It'll be the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Howard, and it's Hall in at the center position. Here's Llewellyn. Good on the three-point shot.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Took him no time at all on that one.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Sedikurskis. Da Silva with the rebound. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Over to the wing. Clock at 6. From downtown. Rebounded by Monecki. Here's Llewellyn. From deep. That one doesn't go. Buries the long-range jumper.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining the triple.
Pass to Da Silva. This one for three. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
Here's Luwawu. No good again that time.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go. And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Sinks the triple.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Pass to De Silva. Back to Edwards. Here's De Silva. Floats one up, and he sinks the layup.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Here's Luwawu. Jacks up a three. Traps in the tray. Luwawu's got 6 points.
See, he had time to line it up, and you know what? Maybe he's capable.
2 minutes.
Howard against Edwards. 1:51 left to play here in the first. Lucic. The layup off target.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Pass to Luwawu. Here's the three. His fifth miss. Now 2 for 7 from the floor.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
Edwards can't hit. Edwards gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Three-pointer. Nailed from three-point land. He has 6.
I like everything he's doing so far offensively, finding his spots, making strong selections.
Lucic. Edwards trying to get open, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul, first team foul.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for 2, Lucic.
And so he makes both from the line.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
59 seconds left to play in the first. Sedikurski's. It's good. This game is all even.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Launches it. Rebounded by Hall. Here's Luwawu. Offensive rebound. From deep three-point land. From beyond the arc and then some.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. To the inside. Pass to Howard for the 3. Luwawu Cabarro kicks to Howard. Sedikurski's drills it from outside.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And no good on the last second attempt this time. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. They lead by 6. And the second quarter will get underway just after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
When you're the more aggressive club, good things tend to happen. We'll see if they can maintain this level of intensity.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some runouts.
Here's Forrest. And he slams it one-handed.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. To the left wing. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time.
And he's good on the three ball.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Knocks down the three ball.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Giffey sinks the three-pointer. And this game is tied up now.
Well, you're giving up a bit of height there. You could expect to get burned from downtown when you do this.
Pass to Forrest. Here's Jop.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. And he drives in. Oh, he misses the dunk.
You try to get spicy and totally whiffed, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least about a week.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
And Jop with the block. The shake. Bucket is good. 5 points in the game. Now here's Napier. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Fires for three. Good on the triple.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D chills him.
And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. About 3 minutes played so far in this second quarter. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Personal foul. First.
Pass to Forrest. Fires it up. Misses the baby hook.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
Quick shot there, and it's off target. 1:32 left in the second quarter. Pass to Baldwin. Over Napier. Baldwin can't get it to go.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Like, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
The tray. And the three ball is good. Baldwin's got his first 3 points of the game.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells a story of how well you are playing team offense.
Napier. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
After a first quarter where they struggled from long range, they really started to get it closer to the basket.
Off target with the open look.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
34 seconds left to play in the first half. Misses the three. A tight game here in Utah. Lets it go from deep. They grab their own miss. The shot missing. An even 3-on-3 break. From deep three-point land, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime.
The visiting team.
They lead by a bucket.
35.
Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Luwawu. Lets it go with a three. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Howard's got 3 assists in the game. Luwawu's gotten 4 3-pointers on 10 tries. Luwawu is out there with Howard. And it's Monecki in at the 4 spot.
Home team.
To the left side wing. 5 on the clock. Rebounded by Monecki. Monecki's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 15.
And the three-point shot has just been money so far tonight.
They've got Luwawu. He's out there with Howard. And it's Hall in at the 5, roaming the paint. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Fires from deep. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Edwards can't hit.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Setakurski's. Pass to Monecki. Gets a very good look and converts. Monecki's got his first points of the night.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Here's Luwawu. Here's Monecki. It's picked off. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Howard with it. No scoring in this one. Setakurski's nailed from three-point land.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Luwawu. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. To end the cold streak. Rebounded by Howard.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, you need to find some sort of momentum.
Howard with the steal. Setakurski's good on the three-point shot. He's got 24.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
1:51 left in the third quarter. For 3, Edwards. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. Takes a 3. Drills the three-pointer. He has 5. So it's the visitors now. They led by as many as 18 points. Setakurski's. That 3 off the mark. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Pass to Luwawu. Puts up a 3. It's deflected.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
First.
It's Edwards on the wing. He's guarded by Howard. Here's De Silva. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Sedikurski's. And a miss there on the triple. Lucic. Off target from three-point range. Sedikurski's gets the three-pointer to fall.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Taken away. Lets the three fly. Fires from way outside. It's hauled in by Edwards. One second left. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
It's a resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Up by 15. We've got more in store for you right after this. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4.
A solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. Here's Forrest. Pass to Baldwin. Sinks the triple.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
There's the 3. Second chance effort to the wing right side. To the right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the middle. Out to the right wing. From outside the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter. Just over a minute played. Three-pointer, buries it from three-point range.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Shot can't make it work.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And the layup falls.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
First personal foul.
On Thursday, then on Tuesday.
Substitution on the court.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. And here's Napier. To the wing on the left. To the inside. It's rebounded by Baldwin. Pass to Luwawu. Sedikurski's hits it from three-point range. 30 points in the game.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Napier feeling it out a bit. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Out to the wing. Pass to Manecki.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Luwawu. Napier covering. A three ball. Doesn't go that time. Giffey buries the long-range jumper.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Here's Napier. Defense is right there. To the left side wing. Oh, good with the triple. Napier covering from past the arc. Unable to get that one. Stolen away. Here's Luau. Cranes it from beyond the arc.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
Launches from deep. They get it back. From deep three-point territory. That one doesn't drop. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Down low. Here's Monecki.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. Ball's knocked loose. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think,
and thanks for ending your Monday on 2K Sports with some NBA hoops. Hi, folks. Brian Anderson here, alongside two fantastic analysts, Grant Hill and Brent Berry at the table, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. And it's Manecki in at the 4. Now here's Howard. Pass to Hall. And there's a pick. The 3. Knocks it down from distance.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And it's good. 2 points. There's the 3. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And just over a minute played here to start the game.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Luwawu Cabarrot, no good. Out to the wing. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Padding the stat sheet, getting the board and the hoop all on one play.
Yep, he's earning his coach's appreciation. Well, a careless foul. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
That one's no good.
3 shots.
And he nails the 3rd. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Fires the 3. Board shot is good.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Launches a 3. Luwawu Cabarrot, no good. And here's Hayes on the take.
Just an incredible display of power. He attacked the rim with both hands.
Most definitely. That was a thunder dunk. Wow. And Luwawu Cabarrot gets it to go.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff. And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Nails the wide open jumper. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Fires for 3. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
And a two-handed jam!
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And Ward pulls it down.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
He launched that one from way outside. 9 points in the game.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
Oh, neither of these teams can miss. At the same time, neither is playing a ton of defense either.
And we've got 1:18 left to play in the first. Pass to Manecki. Deflects the pass. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Here's Luwawu Cabarrot. Give him 8. Oh, sinks it after the cagey pump fake. Nice. Luwawu Cabarrot's got 10.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
I don't mind that.
Foul.
I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the point.
Number 2.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
43 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Hall. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
They get it back. Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Lawawu Cabarro, no good. Three-pointer, no good. Let's go with a 3. And at the buzzer, count it!
Just textbook. Kept his cool and waited for his shot.
That's exactly how you want to close out.
And that concludes a high-scoring first quarter. We're all tied up. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They controlled the boards in the first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Robbed. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Hummus. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
And about a minute gone in the second quarter. The quick look, no good that time. Well, we got a close one here in Brooklyn. Here's Job. Pass to Baldwin. It's intercepted. Here's Hummus. He's off on the layup. Pure from three-point range. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
There's 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
Oh, didn't think that was going in.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
With the teardrop, and the shot goes in. 5 points in the game.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
To the inside. Here's Baldwin. To the right side. Knocks down the triple.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Lets the 3 fly. Sinks the tray.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
They set the screen. Inside. Six on the shot clock. Over to the wing. 19-footer. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Lets a floater go. The shot comes out.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
And he banks in the layup. Baldwin's got his first bucket in this one.
Any possession that ends in a shot from that range after a good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
It's rebounded by Ja.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
1:25 left in the first half of this one. Here's Baldwin to the left wing. There's the steal. Pass to Hamas. Take it away. Here's Forrest. And it's off from three-point range. 52 seconds left in the first half of this game. Here's Hamas. From outside the arc. Knocks down the long J. Give him 8 points now.
This story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Baldwin's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. They grab their own miss. And Hamas gets it to go. Hamas has got 4 points this quarter. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions. Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul, first team
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
He's getting his first free throw attempt for the night now. And he makes the first. So he gets them both. Here's Luau Cabarro. He's got 10.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Ooh, they pick off the pass. Fires in the triple. Luau Cabarro's got 15 points. 1 second left. That one doesn't drop. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Up by 4, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Now Howard. Pass to Luau Cabarro. For 3. He drops it from range. 18 points for him.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And it's Hall in at the pivot.
Oh, nice!
Look at the bench. I mean, the bench is going nuts.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Right wing. Here's Manecki. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Puts up a deep 3. Here's Hayes. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Hayes has gone 4-4 from the field. Perfect so far. They set the pick. Oh, got a piece of it. And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Here's Manecki. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Luwawu-Cabarrot.
And this half has been a totally different story from deep, having a harder time getting shots to fall.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Out to the right wing. From outside, off the mark.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
The 3 is up. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Luwawu-Cabarrot has gone 5 of 10 shooting from long range.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
First team.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Offline from the top of the key. Pass to Ward for 3. Offensive rebound. And finished off by Hayes.
And that really has to lift his teammates' spirits right now.
I'll tell you, Grab, these second chance buckets could be what this game comes down to.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Here's Luwawu-Cabarrot. Connects from downtown. Luwawu-Cabarrot's got 9 points now in the second half.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Howard with the ball. 1:51 left to play in the third quarter.
Team foul.
Forrest is checked in for Luwawu-Cabarrot.
First team foul. Substitution for the away team. Number 11, Trent Forrest.
1:49 left in the third quarter. Pass to Manecki. 5 on the clock. Here's Forrest. And Ward pulls it down. Ward's got 4 rebounds now. Counted from distance. He's got 18.
Trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second 3 of the game. 1 in each half.
Hits the three-pointer.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt. He's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Pass to Manecki. Here's Jop. Lets it go from deep. Pure from three-point range.
3 points.
Manecki's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
Puts up a deep 3. No good on the shot. Down low. 34 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Forrest. And he jams it home with authority.
Come on now. This kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Man, that one drops for him.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Three-pointer. Drills it from deep.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Up by 10. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Here's Baldwin. The three-pointer off the mark. Fires from deep. That shot off the mark. Three-pointer.
Away team foul.
Cabarro, he's checked in for 4.
Substitution for the away team.
Baldwin's gone, just 1 for 4 so far. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Count that one.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Here's Jop. Pass to Cabarro. To the left side wing. Beyond the arc. Doesn't fall. He's 8 for 15 from the floor now. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Drains the triple.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
This one for 3. Knocks down the long J. Cabarro's got 27 points.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. The 3 is up. The shot no good. Tries again. Pass to Hamas. Oh, just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances. Came up empty. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Great open look there.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight. Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
The 3 ball. Drops in the 3.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Pass to Jop. Here's Cabarro. Jacks up a 3. On target from range. Cabarro's got 6 here in the quarter.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like you're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Over to the wing. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Pass to Baldwin. Uncovered. Yes! He nails it! We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. Takes a 3. Can't hit that one. To the right side. In transition, here they come. Pulls up for 3. Tries to save it. Cabarro with the rebound. Over to the left wing. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth. Job misses. From deep three-point range. Count it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. 32 seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's Baldwin. There's 21 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Clock at 6. from deep three-point land. Doesn't go for him. The visiting club takes the win on the road. They have to feel good about this performance.
tuning in this Sunday evening. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. We've got the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. pass to De Silva. 6 on the shot clock. Over to the wing. Lucic. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
And he uses the glass on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they
Fantastic dunk, and he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of him.
Takes the 3. It's good from long range.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game. Well, I think this is the start they wanted. Come out and put some points up early. 3 or 4 so far.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going. 5 of 5 to start the game, and it might be the second quarter before they miss the way they're knocking these shots down. Boy, everything's pure.
Can't hit from in close. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul.
First team foul.
Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Number 13.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Here's Edwards. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Fires the 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
With the drive.
Hey now! Hey now! Yeah!
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. There's the pick. The 3. Looks good. Is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run. I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Misses from close range.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Connects from three-point range. He has 6.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
For 3. No good that time. Edwards gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
Ooh, that is a tough shot.
We've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Halt the run. Offensive rebound. Right wing. Shoots the three. Drops in the tray.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there. And it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter. And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Up by 4. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Picked away. He gets that one.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Here's Watsura. Pass to Hummus. Another shot. Here's Watsura. There's the screen. 6 to shoot. Puts up a deep 3. And another shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul, first team foul.
He's off on the first.
The line for your home team, number 8.
And he's good on the second. Fires from deep. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. It's tipped, and they recover it.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
Second team foul.
Second shot opportunity. Third time is not the charm. 0 for 3 from the floor so far. For the 3, the shot misses. Low hands it from downtown. 5 points in the game.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
And the basket by Napier.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Watsura.
Oh!
Yes, sir. Come on, bring it.
And that one is hammered home.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. The first one falls. And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
Fires for 3. Misses that one. His first miss of the night. 2 for 3. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And, you know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And it's off from three-point range. To the paint, picked off in midair. And they're running. Takes the 3. Drills it from outside.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the three in transition.
Low. And the layup is good. He has 7.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Good. Nice job down low.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
Pass to Watchera. Here's Hamas. Offline with his 3.
Home team foul. Argento, first personal foul. First team foul.
It's a close game here in Brooklyn. Here's Napier. Takes it off the glass. Napier's got his second bucket. There's 42 seconds left here in the second. And that one drops for him. Driving inside. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Napier's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall for him. 3 for 3. Count that bucket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Still anybody's game at this point.
And no question, this is when you really have to have trust on the floor with each possession.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Shot clock at 6. A 3 ball. He can't get it to go. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive game so far. Up by 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Man, we've talked about it so much, hard to believe we're almost an all-star weekend.
I'm interested to see which new face.
Limiting turnovers has helped. Give their ball handlers props. They've been smart with the decision-making.
They're certainly running the offense well. You know, the coaching's. That is more than enough of a.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Sinks that one from the post. 10 points for him. Now in. It's rebounded by Hayes. And no good that time. There's the triple. Not that time. His 6th miss. He's made 4 of 10 so far. Inside.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Pass to Ward. Shoots it up. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
And he's good on the 3 ball.
Number 13.
And really, as the 3-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for.
Oh!
Wow! And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Count the basket.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
Edwards fires from way outside to the left wing, and the pass goes out of bounds, and they'll turn it over on Tuesday and then on Saturday.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go. Maybe it is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Here's Ward. Oh, good on the three.
Home team foul. Number 2. First personal foul. First team foul.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Lets it go from deep. Fails to score here. He has made 5 of 12 to this point.
2 minutes remaining.
Big time.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Oh, man.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep.
Good.
Sublime stuff, guys. Absolutely sublime.
Agreed. He's going to start putting on a show now.
That's usually how it goes. I mean, once they're in front, they really cut him loose.
Edwards defending. Can't cash in from close range.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Hits the three-point bomb. He's got 32.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
To the right side. Gets it off. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Up by 16. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Now here's Napier. He's guarded closely. And poor shot selection there. Not a high percentage look for him. Puts up a deep three. The offensive rebound. Pass to Hummus. The three. Cranes the three-pointer.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Beyond the arc. Bangs home the trifecta.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Low. The quick look, no good that time.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. And he dumps it down.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
Hands it from downtown.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Napier with it. Five to shoot. Up and in on the layup.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Guys, they have a really solid lead at this point.
Definitely, and they haven't faced much resistance.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands.
Yeah, he wanted credit for the basket and the assist on that one.
To the wing on the left. Puts up a three. That shot off the mark. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Watsura lays it up and banks it in.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
And here's Napier. And there it is for him.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Watsura's gotten 3 of his 8 shots to go, around 37%.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Jacks up a 3. No good on the shot. Watsura's gone 3 of 9 tonight from the field, 33%. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Lets it go with a 3. The shot that time, not on target.
Well, in most games, he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. Do you think fans like that?
It's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, doesn't it feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all?
Nice open look, but it's no good. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Got that one up quick. From deep. Can't hit that one. Pass to Napier. Over to the left wing. Into the lane. Not going to go that time. Puts up a deep 3. That one misses. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. Even early on in this one, it seemed like